Hi, in this video, we're going to look through Google's match type changes and how to navigate them with some new tools. So Google announced that in January of 2021, your phrase match keywords will start acting like your modified broad match keywords. And then in July of 2021, you'll no longer be able to create modified broad match keywords. So what's happening is Google is taking impressions from terms that used to be broad match and moving them to those keywords if you have them in a phrase match. So what we're often looking at is as we lose impressions and clicks from modified broad match keywords, are we getting the same number of clicks and impressions in our phrase match? So what we can do is we can compare time periods. For the previous 30 days compared to the previous 30 days before that, how did our clicks change? So our phrase went down 205, our modified broad went down 164, and our exact went up a lot, right? And we're looking to manage what that looks like. We can also quickly see what match types are impressions, clicks, conversions, conversion value coming from. Now, if we click into the keywords, we can then easily sort to see the change of my clicks is from keyword 1. And this will let you see how your distribution of clicks, impressions, and conversions change by match types. So then if you have a lot of modified broad match words that don't exist in phrase match, we have another tool under keywords. Then we can go to filters, and then we create a filter where our keyword text contains plus, meaning it's modified broad, and the match type is broad match. We can apply that. And these are all our modified broad match keywords. We could then select them all, go to Tools, go to Change Keyword Match Types. Now here we can say what we want to do is change the match type of the keyword to phrase match. So we can also skip creating it if it exists. And then we can decide, right? We're going to take a keyword, we're going to duplicate it, we'll make the new one phrase match. Should we take the modified broad and leave them alone or pause them? That's sort of up to you. If you leave them alone, right, then you can use the analysis of the match types to see how that transition happens. Or you could say, I'm just going to pause them all and see what happens. Now, once you do that, you're going to want to look to see what are the change to search terms and so forth that are happening. Are your phrase match keywords getting all the same impressions that your modified broad match does? Now, in addition, if you decide to leave them alone, what you're going to start to see are duplicate terms, meaning the same search term is coming from your modified broad match keyword and your phrase match keyword. So you can keep an eye on the duplicates and then go ahead and just add negative keywords to the modified broad so you know they're being shown from the phrase match ad group. You can do your ad testing, bidding, bid modifiers, etc. Now, if you've added a lot of negative keywords in the past because you really wanted the modified broad to show when it wasn't the phrase match and so forth, and you've done some management with negatives, then the other thing you're going to want to keep an eye on are under filters, we can go and see negative keyword conflicts. That's when your negative keywords are blocking your positive keywords. Now again, in analysis, if you have these, we'll automatically show them on your dashboard. So you're not going to have to go hunt for, oh, I've got duplicates or negative keyword conflicts. You'll see those alerts in the dashboard that there's something you need to go look at. But by using the new tools under keywords, where you can just select them and change your match types, and then on your dashboard where you can see your performance by match type and compare them, you can start to navigate through the changes to match types to ensure that you're not losing a lot of conversions as Google changes how your match types work, and you're going to want to make sure that you're seeing the same amount of impressions and clicks. You suddenly haven't stopped showing for certain search terms. Now again, you can also use the Performance Analyzer tool to see that, where you can look at what are my changes to impressions, and then we can easily navigate to what is the change of impressions by ad group, and then even by keyword. So we can start to see what were we showing for, we're not anymore. And by using all these tools together, you should be able to manage the transition from modified broad match to phrase match keywords.